Alright, hello and welcome back to Professor Layton and Diabolical Box. Last time we stuck our toes out into a dropstone here. The very first look at like 2 screens of this town. The military express is pulled into the quiet farming village of Dropstone. Upon arriving, it appears that Dropstone is in the midst of celebrating its 50th anniversary. We haven't really gotten to see that yet, but I'm sure that'll happen in a moment. To pass the time, Layton, Luke, and Flora decide to ask around for information on the Elysian box. Well, there's the 3 of us you can see on the left. And we just finished these 2 screens before, so there we go. Road to Dropstone. You are someone who works there. Oh, and what do we have here? Visitors from out of town. Indeed we are. We were traveling on the Military Express, but we've stopped here for repairs. If you're here for repairs, I better know where you're headed. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I guess there is some plot stuff here. I don't remember too much about Dropstone, I'm gonna be honest. I remember one thing, but... What do you mean, sir? Oh, I was just thinking out loud. Yep, just chatting with myself. Forget about it. Say, did you notice the festival that's running today here in Dropstone? Today marks the 50th year since the founding of our village. Make sure you get in on the fun. Will do, I guess. I also gotta remember to look around every screen for hint coins and just like fun little dialogue. Is this fair food? I could really go for something fried. Okay, I guess we just move on with our lives then. Oh wow, look at all the stuff there is to do. I've never been to a real life festival before. It's wonderful. I can't really differentiate their voices too much, but so you'll have to see. Oh, that's right, Flora. I'd forgotten how much you grew up in that one little village. Well, now's your chance to make up for lost time. Let's explore. It's a great idea. Where should we go first? Ooh, let's go look at that booth over there. I want to see what they've got. Wait for me. Ha ha ha. You two watch where you're running, or you're liable to crash into something. Oh, there's Don Paolo. We saw him in the first game, very subtly there. And there's someone. Lulu. We're doing some top secret festival prep back here, so you can't come in yet, okay? Sure. Oh. Okay, that is something. Look at all the fruits and veggies on this cart. Probably belongs to the person running that little stand. Does Flora solve any puzzles? Is that a thing that... I don't remember if that's the thing. I know in later games you get some other people solving puzzles, but... Oh, it looks like one of the wheels is dented. That must make it difficult to move much. Yeah, I bet it's a real pain. Luke went through puberty there for a second. Oh, but you know, that reminds me of a puzzle about a busted wheel. Okay, so she gives puzzles, if nothing else. 28, the warped wheel, 20 pick rats. I guess she is from St. Mystere. In the back of the train yard, there's an old warped wheel lying on the ground, as shown below. A star is pointing to its axle. When it's no longer functional, the wheel is interesting because when rolled on a flat surface, the axle traces a funny pattern, if you look at it from the side. Of the 5 paths below, which one depicts the actual path of the axle? I'm pretty sure it's, A, right? Like, I think we kind of can draw it here, like if we go like this. Right, then it's gonna be over here. Then it's gonna be over here. I am very bad at this, but you see what I'm getting at here, right? So it's gonna be like, because it's closer to the edges and then to the one corner. So that's gonna be A, right?
Let's see if this works.
Yeah, there we go.
Piece
My
of cake.
janky method does work, I guess, in some sense. That's right, diagram A correctly traces the path of the axle as the wheel rolls. You probably won't see this wheel on the train anytime soon, but sure would be fun to watch it bounce around, wouldn't it? That's right, Luke, you sure figured out that one fast. If you got puzzles, I've got answers. I'm impressing you like a puzzle like that. I've never heard that one before. I didn't know if you'd run with you two. Alright, anything else? That was a nice little one. It's nice seeing interactions here. What are all these arrows for? Oh, it's a carnival game. Hey there, squirts. Try a hand at this fine game of skill. I tell you what, since business is so slow right now, first try is on me. Is this gonna be a puzzle? The abstract way how we play this? Gosh, really, mister? I can't say no to a deal like that. Come on, Flora, we can try it together. Plus 29, the winning arrow, 20 pickerats. Oh, it's which one is connected now. A bag of candy dangles from one of the 3 arrows attached to the wall. Assuming that all 3 arrows are perfectly straight, which arrow, A, B, or C, is connected to the candy? Oh, what? I'm guessing this is meant to be like an optical illusion, like... It's not really a puzzle, though. The problem is, like... If it was on a physical DS, this would be easier. Because I'm working with, like... I've got a wrapper here. I'm going to try to align to the angle. I mean, that's closer. Something like that. Is it? Yeah, let's try it. It's probably meant to look like B and
Just
actually
leave it to
C.
me.
Nope. Alrighty. Well,
I'm stumped.
too bad. I purely fell right into the trap this puzzle set for you. I tried. I don't know how you can really logic your way out of this one. It's just kind of like, is it B?
Here goes.
Okay, well, that's a cool puzzle.
That was almost too
I don't know what you
easy.
expect me to do for this. G'day, everybody is the one attached to the candy. The reason the puzzle is tough for some people is because it contains a famous optical illusion. The obscure portion of a diagonal line with a straight shape, the 2 visible portions of the line appear disjointed from one another. Okay, sure. Nicely done, Shorty. Here's a little something for that fine performance. Really? Gosh, thank you. Got a spring part. Needed to rebuild the camera in the professor's trunk. Let's go check on that actually, right now, while we have it. Oh, I forgot to read the journal as well. That's something I gotta make a habit of doing. Yeah, I don't see how anything is gonna connect up here so far, so, sure, that looks great. Journal, what did I forget to read? The broken down train. A short while ago, the train came to a sudden and rather alarming stop, avoid crashing into another track lighting, abandoned on the track. Okay, kind of a short entry there, but sure. A celebration in Dropstone. Our train is currently parked in a quaint country village called Dropstone. The town is in the midst of celebrating its 50th anniversary of its founding, and the whole place is bustling with activity. With a while to go before our departure, I decided to use our free time to search the village for leads on the Elysian box. Alright, I don't think there's going to be much else. It seems that Dropstone is still rather young. Now, what local delicacies do we have here? So many things to buy. Alright, I'll find little bits of dialogue there. None of it's really relevant. This one is a dead end, so I'll explore here first, so we don't forget about it. Kostya. Gracious, the weather couldn't be finer for celebrating Dropstone's fancy 50th. My memory's not where it used to be, but you're not from here, are you? Waiting on the train, How do I know, you ask? Now, this isn't the first time it's happened. As fancy as that train is, it must be in a rotten shape. Take heart, sonny. More often than not, the train gets fixed up in a few hours. What with the festival and all, there's plenty here to do and see in the meantime. Thank you for the information. If I could trouble you for a moment, though, I'd like to ask you what a relic known as the Elysian Box. Oh dear me, oh dear me, I've never heard of the dreadful thing. Never, you hear? Well, it's enough chatting with strangers for one day. To be frank, I was in high spirits till you came along. Now I'm crabbier than a crabapple. If you really want to prove you're sorry for ruining my day, solve this here puzzle. Okay. 37 Mole's best golf for 25 pickrats. I'm gonna mess. Like I said before, I don't remember exactly how Dropstone's connected to the Elysian Box, so this part I will have to guess. A pro golfer has the amazing ability to consistently putt distances of 3, 5, 7, 11 feet. Strangely enough, though, those are the only distances he can putt. Currently, our golfer stands on the green with the ball 20 feet from the hole. What's the fewest number of strokes you can use to get the ball into the hole? Assuming that the ball is hit farther than the distance remaining to the hole, it will roll over to the other side without going into the cup. So I think the joke here, like if you hit 11, right, then you'd need 9 to get to the other end, which isn't going to be enough. And if you go 7, you need 13, which is too much. But I won't know the angle offhand, but you can hit it like this, right, with 11 and 11, and then there's some angle, and then that'll be exactly 20. So I'm gonna guess that's the trick here. Let's see if I'm right. If not,
consider this puzzle solved.
Okay, it is. That's a good one. I like that.
Leaves no puzzle unsolved.
A little bit of lateral thinking there. Good job. If our friend the pro golfer puts 2 diagonal shots shown above, he can sink the ball in 2 shots. No one ever said the golfer had to putt directly towards the hole, did they? Sure, in order to sink the putt using the method above, he'd need to calculate the angle of each shot perfectly. That's probably why he's a pro. That's a ticket. Very nice. You got a good head and little shoulders, Sonny. But I guess you'd need one to pull off that hat. Okay, well, you didn't need to be rude there, but harnessing the power of nature is quite an impressive feat. Oh, I keep missing it. I bet there are all kinds of animals living in that forest. Is there anything else here? I wonder what's growing in this field. So it's probably gonna be the that's the idea here, right? You talk to everyone and they're all like, hey, visitors, until you mention the Elysian Box. So, Laurel. Hey there, fellow. I'm in a real bind here. Help an old gal out, will ya? What seems to be the problem, madame? My sweet little bird fell down a hole in the ground here. I want to help the poor thing, but I just can't reach her. Do you have any ideas? I believe there's something we can try. I think I remember this puzzle vaguely. 36 trap bird, 35 pick rats. Never mind, not the one I was thinking of, but okay, this is easy enough. We just trace all the paths and see which one leads out. Oh no, Laurel's poor little bird has fallen down a long winding hole in the ground. In front of the bird are 3 paths labeled A, B, and C. Which tunnel should the bird take in order to make it back above ground? Alright, it should be B if I traced it right. Alright, yeah. Simple. I guess the only trick I can say is because they only want there to be one correct path, it's usually easier to trace from the exit back forward. Very nice. The bird can safely escape her underground confines by following the tunnel B. Any other tunnel will lead her deeper underground, or into the sorry about that. Or into the mouth of a very hungry snake. There's my little birdie. I was worried she'd be stuck down there forever. I wish I had some way of thanking you properly. Oh, I know. Here, you can have this tea set and these lovely herbs. Take them, I insist. Okay, this is the tea minigame. Perfect. I've been... This, I don't know why, this really stood out to me from the original game. You got the ingredient Oasis Leaf. Use it to create tea blends. You got the ingredient Briskberry. Beltard Seed. Perfect. To access the tea set, touch the trunk icon, then touch the tea set icon. The tea set lets you mix and brew a variety of herbal teas. Add multiple doses of herbs to increase that herb's effect in the tea. So let's go take a little brief look at that. Combine the ingredients you've gathered to make a variety of delectable teas. Tea ingredients currently in your possession can be found in the box shown on the touchscreen. Tap on an ingredient to learn its name and the properties it can give your tea. When you're ready to make tea, tap the ingredients you want to use and drag them into the teapot. You'll need to place 3 ingredients in the teapot before you can start brewing your tea. Keep in mind that you can use more than one of the same herb in your concoctions. Once you've put in your 3rd ingredient in the teapot, the lid next to it will start to wiggle. Place the lid on top here of the teapot to start brewing your tea. If your creation turns out tasty, the recipe for it will be added to your list of teas. You can check your list of recipes at any time by tapping the tea set icon. When viewing your list of teas, tap a teacup to see that tea's name and characteristics. And once you find a tea you like, tap serve to give Luke and Layton a taste of what you've made. I always serve. There are 12 recipes in all. Discover them all to unlock a neat bonus. So this is one of those things that is kind of like one of those puzzles akin to, I think it was like the room arrangement in the first one, where it's just kind of like, I don't know how much like logic you can apply to like find the answers. You kind of just gotta stumble randomly upon the right combinations, but oh, okay, or that does make things a bit easier there. I'm feeling less than my best. Will you make me a tea with oasis leaf, briskberry, and belltart seed? Alright, so it does kind of tell you, at least for the first one, what'll work. Alright, and it's a Bell Classic. Oh, it's a little sour and a little sweet, yeah. I certainly have to tip my hat to this tea's drinkability. I imagine it would be delicious cold as well. And yeah, Captain, since it's nice and light, I bet about anyone would be happy to have a cup. Yes. I myself am partial to its lovely fruity aftertaste. Alright, so that's 1. So like that, if I go serve here with the help up, okay, Layton drinks a seeming cup of Bell Classic, enjoying each warm sip. This is splendid, Luke. This is truly a testament to the restorative powers of tea. That's good tea. Layton seems restored and in high spirits. Okay, and that's how you get a hint coin? That would be kind of unsanitary, it seems. So the helping there is like hints? What if we just make like, what if we just, yeah, we're gonna make this. Does it show what happens if you get it wrong? Or maybe we won't get it wrong. Okay. We put in lots of the same ingredient, but all it made was a boring one-note tea. The real beauty of a tea is the way the different flavors come together. Try using a variety of ingredients. Like, okay, I guess I don't like it. That's just, that read a lot like a generic text. If you, put in the same ingredient 3 times, so I guess that's never the answer, but this tea smells a bit, well, funny. Are you sure you couldn't drink this, Professor? Why not take a sip and find out for yourself? Yeah, I think I'll pass on this one. Where did I go wrong? I was so sure I brewed something good, too. Yeah, so I guess without the hints in that, like I said, I don't know how you'd find out what to do. Yeah, because I guess it's never 3 the same ingredient, but they said they went out of their way to say, like, you can put in the same ingredient multiple times. So I'm pretty sure there are some that's like 2 of one and one of another, but of course this is all stuff we will find out more about later on. But we're actually it's about time for us to call it an episode here, so we'll call things here, and next time we'll look around Dropstone a little more, I guess. I mean, what else are we gonna do, right? So look forward to that, and as always, thank you for watching.